So we come to this also. This is my second point where I come back to also. Because I think, a sustainable society, also in the book, a sustainable society, or the future society we want to design right now, starts actually with the individual. It starts with you, starts with me, starts with everybody, but the person. So if you are able, or you are believing that you're able to change the world for yourselves, you can also change the world in the bigger, on a bigger scale. So this brings me actually to the three things on the right side. Sustainable society starts with you. We emphasized this already. Then words, emotions, and what we think and do. So, do you have a relation with words, right? We all have. So we speak words to communicate, whatever. Emotions. How do you think emotions are connected to words? If I say to you, you're a lovable person, what is your emotion?
I'm probably sound blank at this moment.
Okay. Can I ask you, lady, here in the middle? Can I ask you, if I say you look beautiful, and you do, by the way, don't worry. So, what is your emotion? Okay. Sorry? You're blushing, yes, blushing. So you love it, you like it, no? Inside it is making you feel better, okay? If you get a compliment, a positive one, it's a compliment, right? You feel better, right? That's about the emotion, right? So, what happens if we speak words to ourselves? Okay, I do good. I know, I can do it. I'm on the right track. What happens? You motivate yourselves, right? What happens if you say, I should have done it differently? Huh? Exactly, demotivate yourselves, right? So, emotional wise also gives you a feeling, I'm not good enough. I cannot do it, correct? Okay. I get like goosebumps right now because I feel this is happening the whole time, right? Because we either choose this way or we choose the other. So if you compliment yourself, you go better, right? In one of my books, by the way, I talked a lot about this precisely because I'm actually emphasizing you're in the middle, in the field, and you're the most important person in your life. Can you emphasize this? You're the most important person in your life. Can you think of it that you're the most important person, right? And you have two persons on those beautiful blue and light blue chairs, right? And one is actually a coach, and the other one is actually the critic. What will happen? The critic will say, okay, you're not enough, you cannot do it, you have to wait another year, right? This gives that emotion like, and the other one is actually saying, oh, you're almost there, come, one more step. You have to connect with this one, click, 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 and you are there, right? And you get this emotion of, exactly. Good morning. You want to attend? Yes. Please. You have a booklet. So, more the merrier, right? So, words, emotions, and what we do are connected. So, right now we were there that you have an emotion because of the critics or because of the part that, the coach which is promoting you or helping you. So, let's see this inside of you the whole day. The whole day. You have inside of you the whole day this critic and this coach. Critic and coach. And you can choose for it, right? You can choose for the right part. Or for the part of your brain which is helping you. Okay. Then you can also choose for other emotions, right? But if emotions, and they are, connected with words, what you should do? You should use other words, right? Maybe for the same things. Am I correct? So, very important what words we use, then we get the emotions, and our emotions and thinking and doing, is this connecting or is this not connecting? Connected, 100%, right? So, to be able or to see that you're able to change your life is all about your emotions. Right away? Correct, no? In the back also there? Is it correct or not correct? If I'm not correct, please tell me. Because in the end of the session or the end of the presentation, I like to see in your book that you do a smiley and that you show it, or not. It's not important. So emotions. What we think and do is most important also where we're getting, right? Okay, we're getting there. So we're actually working on our belief systems. If we work on emotions, if we work on our words and what we do. So now I want to ask you to take actually a booklet. You all got a pen? Yeah. Everybody? No pen? Yes, pen? Okay. So let's see life as an experience one way or another. If life is an experience, what should we do with it, right? Then it's important if you learn here and you learn everywhere in your life, because actually I stay learning all my life. And this is very important. What you learn, that you're also able to use this in a practical way. So into new abilities and then use them. Now I want you to write down actually a small situation and a big situation where you were not happy because of the emotions you got. So let me give you an example. Actually, let me rephrase. Do you have an example that you changed your life, or you changed some big things within your life in a minute or a couple of minutes or a very short time? Do you have an example? Anyone?
Something that can change our life just fast?
Yeah, just fast, yeah. Yeah. But not the whole your life. Let me give you an example I have, okay? One example, are you driving or almost driving, cars or whatever, or bikes? So you decide on the last moment not to go to your friend, but to another friend or to school. Can you imagine this, right? So, or another example, you don't go on 10 o'clock, but you go 11 o'clock to the theater. There's a possibility, right? So then in that way, you changed it actually course. You changed actually something in your life. Do you have an example? Do you have an example what you experienced?
I understand it. For example, if you want to be in time when the meeting, you have two options.
Exactly.
The first is wake up early and you can do the room what you want. But if you don't do this, you are taking the other bad thing. Yeah.
No, maybe not bad, but a different thing. Yes.
Different.
Yeah.
But not the correct.
No, exactly.
This not improve your life of what you want to do.
Yeah, exactly. 100% right. So one is maybe more improving your life than the other one, right? So in this way you change your life. But first you thought maybe the night before, okay, I'm going to do this A, Y, Z, right? And the next morning you say, no, I'm not going to do this, or I'm not going to go to school. Yeah? I'm not going to bring you in a bad situation, hopefully. So, but you choose differently, and then because you're not going to school this day, but for instance, and you meet that person who is very important in your life, your future spouse, or whatever, or partner where you're going to do business with. Can be done, no? Okay. So, in order to make it a little bit more easy, we leave this example, because I see your faces. I say, okay, we need another example. Is it right? That's right, right? Okay. No worry, you can say everything. It's important we are here together and it's all confidential, okay? So let me give you this example. The example of anger. Do you know a moment that you were angry? Yes. Or really angry? You know? Yeah. You know? So take the example of anger, okay? Can you write down the situation you were in? And I give you 2 minutes. So take the situation that you say, okay, I was angry in one moment and this is the situation. Just write with a couple of words what the situation was in the front of your book. Can you do this?